Hey guys, it's Thunder here, and today we're looking at another Need for Speed Most Wanted mod. This time we're looking at the McLaren 675LT that was made by Eclipse 72 RUS, also known as Corvette Z06 over on NFS Cars, but it's of course Eclipse 72 RUS on Driving Passion. But this is, basically one of the top McLarens currently available. Well, that is until, the 720S is really available. It might be available now, I don't know. But yeah, the 675LT is essentially, in a lot of ways, the ultimate variant of what first started as the MP412C. The 675LT has more power, more track-oriented performance. It's basically a bit of a machine, and it definitely tends to know how to keep its ground very well. And it's fast, and there's not a lot of units of it. And the LT, for those who don't know, stands for long tail, which is a reference to the 1997 McLaren F1 GTR long tail, which had I believe won Le Mans in its class that year, as well as taking second overall in the FIA GT Championship, only behind a Mercedes brand new at the time CLK GTR. But yeah, if you're wondering about modifications, basically what it is you have stock, which is painted spoiler and most wanted license plate, and then body 1 uses a raised spoiler like this. Body 2 changes the license plate for a generic 675LT logo thing there, and body 4 makes the spoiler carbon fiber, which I actually quite like. So you can, of course, have it in lowered or raised position. I'm going to go lowered just because it kind of looks a little smoother. I did have it raised, but looking at it more again, it looks better this way. Now, you may be thinking, by doing this, what? No paint? Well, that's because this is one of those cars that uses either one of the contest winners or unique to have custom paint stuff. So, for example, we can have this kind of really neat dark slade blue, whatever. You can have a bright red, a bright orange, bright green, or white. I'm of course going to go with green because it kind of looks the best out of the bunch that we have here. I really like this green. And if you're wondering about regular vinyls, they can be properly mapped onto the car, and they work quite well. Now, if you're wondering about this car, it replaces the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, and it was requested by Lotus Enduro GT. So that's that stuff out of the way. Now let's do a bit of a thing here. Which one do I want to go to? I'm not going to use that one because that was meant for the cement truck, and I'm going to leave it as such. This one. This is the one we want. We're going to do it a police pursuit, actually, to kind of switch things up. And I'm going to be doing the one where I have to get about nearly 1 million. I did not even touch that. They did. And it still triggered the cutscene, which I find to be pretty interesting. That's very unusual. And the reason I decided to put the paint on, despite having the vinyl here, is so that they still mention it's a green McLaren, because even with the contest winner vinyl, it'll still say it's whatever the paint slot has applied for it. So what are you doing not moving over those vending machines? People buy drinks from there, Shit, I missed the thing. Oh god, and me paying attention there. Well, it looks like they took care of it themselves. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. Okay, now, since I'm in a bit more straight away, what do I think about this car? Well, of course I've driven it. I did some test runs of this to try to get used to the way it feels, and honestly, this is a very nice car. That's a fucking spike strip. I've been having that goddamn problem where I'm just driving, just trying to do the thing, and suddenly, out of nowhere, there is a spike strip, and I can't even notice it because the game doesn't really alert me. Either that or my eyes are so focused on the road that by the time it's there, it's too late. It's been happening so many times since trying to record this. I swear to God, it's really been pissing me off. But yeah, basically the car is very well controlled. It doesn't snap out or anything. It's grippy. It can keep high steering speed, and it's quite quick and can get up to speed very well. It's a very nicely made car, and despite the whole issue I've been obviously been having. Really, despite the issue I've been having, of course, with the likes of Why am I pausing my words? I can't. Now I don't even remember what I was trying to say. That's how bad. Okay, this one I can at least notice. Although to be fair, there it doesn't actually seem to be a. Anything. I'm just gonna kind of keep driving back because if I need bounty, so. And you know that is a good way to get bounty. Alright, we're gonna go these crash breakers because it usually works quite well. Or in this case, oh, there we go. Took a second, but now we managed to lift the Corvette up. And you too, buddy. There we go. Okay. Now that I've got that taken care of, yeah, the speed of the car is very nice. It gets quite up to speed very well, and I like the sound too. I don't know if this is accurate to the 675 or not. I don't quite memorize the sound of this car off the top of my head. And I missed a donut. I didn't want to miss the donut. Didn't seem to get many of them though. Wow, I'm surprised doing that actually disabled it completely. Nope, you get out of the way. You can't stop my super nitrous mod thing that one rental that I did before had. There we go. There's a bit more there. Okay, we only need about 80,000 more, and here's a couple speed breakers. Or not speed breakers, crash breakers. That's what they're called. I think they call them. There we go. Now we've hit our target. And there's another spike strip coming up. Or not another spike strip, it's just another roadblock with nothing but rhinos. So we're going to just slow it down to make it easy to get through, and there we go. That's always the trick. If you're going to come across a roadblock or a spike strip and you feel like it's going to stop your car, always hit the crash breaker. It works every time. It just gives you more... It feels like it gives your car more weight, like more mass. Like it feels like it can push through better. Makes me wonder if there's like a mass mod. Okay, this time I actually did notice that coming, so no worries this time. I'll go, although, oh no! Get off my car! No! I found an opening and I'm gonna take it. Drive! Get away! Quick! Yeah, that was a bit of a scare there. But yeah, I guess apart from things like that, to be fair, in all seriousness, the McLaren can drive really well, and I'm getting gang raped by rhinos. I don't want that. They can take care of themselves. Let's knock down the tire. Got one of them there. Maybe two of them. I don't even know. Alright. Now it's time for the backup counter, and because we've already hit our target, I'm going to just try to speed along, and there's another one. Let's go for two! Well, was it... Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah! Wow, I gave it a bit of a bump. Just hit the top of that van. And I'm going to give it a big... Try to give it a big shunt to disable it. Didn't quite work. But it did definitely take some damage. Alright. Let's try to speed it out of here. And you can see this car is pretty excellent top... for Model Y's top speed of 251 miles an hour. Not this time, rhinos. They always seem to manage to stop you, no matter how quick you're going, I find. So it doesn't really seem to matter, so. Oh well. And now we're in the safe zone, so let's pull over here and call ourselves safe in the hiding spot, which they're not going to be able to find us. And there we go. That is how you take care of that. And we're a winner. It took about 4 minutes, 14 seconds, apparently. The duration gave us 525 bounty, and an extra nearly 1.1 million for immobilizing, and another 500,000 on top of bounty, for a total of 2.1 million bounty. Basically, 2.1 times the amount we needed. So there we go. But yeah, honestly, this car just tends to work well in essentially really every situation you need it in. It's very well detailed, it's very smooth, it's a very nice car in general, and if you want a McLaren that's not the SLR, then, well, the 675LT just might be what you want. I'm, of course, going to leave it down below in the description if you want to download it yourself. There will also be a link to see all the other cars that have currently been requested for this series. I know I still have them closed, but believe me, you have to see how big the list is. Then you'll understand why I have it currently closed off for now. But yeah, if you guys want to try out the mod or do that, that'll be down below in the description, as well as my links for everything else. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, guys, and as always, take care and thanks for watching.